Hello students, myself Minal Deshpande. We are learning History and Civics of Standard 6, Maharashtra State Board English Medium Syllabus. Students, in our previous video, we took information about urban local government bodies through 3 points: the Nagar Panchayat, the Municipal Council, the Municipal Corporation from Civics. Today, we are going to History's lesson number 8, States after the Maurya Empire. See students, some points are here. 8.1, the Shunga dynasty. 8.2, Indo-Greek kings. 8.3, Kushana kings. 8.4, the Gupta dynasty. 8.5, the Vardhan dynasty. 8.6, powers in Northeast India. Students, 8.1, the Shunga dynasty. After Emperor Ashoka, Maurya power started declining. Declining means to become weaker. See students, we know very well that Ashoka, who was a very skillful and a very powerful emperor, but after him Maurya power started to become a weak. So the last Maurya emperor was called Brihadratha. The Maurya general Pushyamitra Shunga revolted against Brihadratha and killed him and became the king himself. See students, now the Pushyamitra Shunga who revolted against Brihadratha and now killed him and he became the king himself. Now 8.2, Indo-Greek kings. During this period, there were several small kingdoms ruled by Greek kings to the northwest of the Indian subcontinent. So those kings are known as Indo-Greek kings. Those who are known as Indo-Greek kings, in the history of the coins of ancient India, the coins of these kings are very important. From Indo-Greek kings, okay? They had a tradition of putting the picture of the king on one side and the of a deity on the other side. See, means on that coin, one side there is picture of that particular king and the other side their particular deity, means their god, okay? That picture is there. So that is the tradition by Indo-Greek kings. This tradition later took root in India. So one of the famous Indo-Greek kings was Menander, who discussed Buddhist philosophy with the Buddhist bhikkhu Nagasena. Menander is also referred to as a Milinda. The questions that he discussed with the bhikkhus Nagasena led to the creation of the book Milinda Panha. The Pali word Panha means question. See students, whatever questions are discussed with the bhikkhu Nagasena by Milinda, because of that the creation of that book have particular name, that was Milinda Panha, and the Pali word Panha, it means question. So the questions which are asked by him. Now here is a silver coin of Menander. See the both sides how it is. Now 8.3, Kushana kings. India was invaded from time to time by several tribes. Invaded means to enter for conquest or plunder. And time to time so many tribes were there, those who tried to invade our India. The Kushana were one such a tribe from Central Asia. They established their rule in the northwestern region and in Kashmir in the 1st century CE. So the Kushana kings were the first to start minting of gold coins in India. Students, first who started minting of gold coins in India? The Kushana kings. They started the custom of putting the images of Gautam Buddha and different Indian deities on the coins. See students, here is one big difference in Indo-Greek kings and in Kushana kings. Kushana kings started the custom of putting the images of Gautam Buddha and different Indian deities on the coin. The Kushan king Kanishka extended their empire. Students, from Kushana kings, Emperor Kanishka who expanded their empire, and how he expanded it, that information we are going to take now. So, Emperor Kanishka. Kanishka's empire extended from Kabul in the west to Varanasi in the east. Gold and copper coins minted by him have been found in North India. Students, whatever the gold and the copper coins minted by Emperor Kanishka that have been found in North India. The 4th Buddhist Council was held in Kashmir during his reign. In reign means in his period. In Kanishka's period, the 4th Buddhist Council was held in Kashmir. He established the city of Kanishkapur in Kashmir. And it is believed that the village of Kampu near Srinagar today could be Kanishkapur. The well-known poet Ashwaghosh lived during the region of Kanishka. See students, a well-known means a very famous poet Ashwaghosh who lived in the region in the period of Kanishka, and he wrote the texts. Whatever text, that is Buddha Charita and Vajrashuchi. The famous Vaidya Charaka was also in Kanishka's court. See students, so many famous peoples were there at the time of Kanishka. Ashwaghosh, who was a poet, and he wrote text, that is Buddha Charita, also Vajrasuchi. Second way, a famous Vaidya who was a Charaka was also in Kanishka's court. Okay, and a gold coin of a Kanishka, and both sides we can see here. See this, see it carefully. Students, Kanishka's gold coin, it was minted by Emperor Kanishka. It has the words, see whatever words are written on it, Shao, Nano, Shao, Kaneshki, Koshano on one side. It means King of Kings, Emperor Kanishka Kushana. On the other side, there is an image of Gautam Buddha and the word Buddho. Buddho means it meaning Buddha, written in the Greek script. Okay? See. Now, point number 8.4, the Gupta dynasty. Students, in the end of the 3rd century CE saw the rise of the Gupta dynasty in North India. See students, here is one map, India from 4th to 6th century CE. Here we can say Gupta Empire, modern cities, also present international boundaries of India. Just see this carefully. Okay? Now, the Gupta dynasty. The end of the 3rd century CE saw the rise of the Gupta dynasty in North India. The Guptas remained in power for nearly 3 centuries. See students, Guptas who ruled nearly 3 centuries. Sri Gupta was the founder of the Gupta dynasty. Sri Gupta who founded the Gupta dynasty. Samudragupta and Chandragupta II were the notable kings of the Gupta dynasty. Students, from Gupta dynasty, Sri Gupta, who was the founder, and Samudragupta and Chandragupta II were two notable kings. Notable means very important, very interesting, means their work is also, or we can say their work was also very creative. So they are notable kings from their Gupta dynasty. Okay, see students, in today's video we took information about few kings, or we can say about some dynasties. From them, the Shunga dynasty, second 8.2 Indo-Greek kings, we saw about them. 8.3 Kushana kings. Then we took information about Emperor Kanishka. We also took information about 8.4 the Gupta dynasty. Yes? See students, remaining lesson or remaining part of this lesson we will continue in our next video. Students, now your homework. You have to write short note on Emperor Kanishka. Okay? Thank you.